Yes, when I was in Tong Liao, your father saved my life. Ever since then, I accompanied him in his travels. We opened a shop in Shanghai because he said we should make this our base of operations. But in fact, he did it out of concern for young Kihua. Each summer, father left the village for work. Then he returned just before winter began. But there was that one year, a cold winter arrived and snow was falling, but no sign of father. And instead, what came to our village was... forget it. I heard that the colonel had a Russian wife, and that they had a young son, but I had no idea that he would be alive. My mother died. With just my luck, I had to outlive them. How can you say that? I haven't been this thrilled in my life. And how happy Zhu Zhen must be as well. Old geezer, you knew everything from square one, didn't you? But you kept quiet the whole time. Whether it's about my father or me or whoever else. Why is everyone so darn secretive? Why? Tell me, you stupid old man. Stop it, Yuri. Zhu Zhen was agonizing over it all this time. He didn't know how to tell you. So please. I was the one who killed Hyuga. Ooh. Zhu Zhen. What did you say? Those could be your last words. I first met Hyuga 15 years ago here in Shanghai. Hyuga was a special assassin sent to China when the Japanese army realized Dehuai was up to no good. We spent much time tracking Dehuai. Finally, we learned what the Demon's Gate invocation was. We hit Dehuai's stronghold, the Kuhai Tower, and finally defeated him. It was a fierce battle. So then, the man you told me about in Dalian was... That's right, I was talking about your father. Hyuga put his life on the line and stopped the cursed valorization. Then my father died. Yuri, please forgive Zhu Zhen. Zhu Zhen didn't want to get involved in the same fight your father got pulled into. I can fully understand Zhu Zhen's feelings. If I were him, I would have done the same thing. I know. Yuri. Zhu Zhen, if Dehuai is trying to repeat the same mistake he attempted 15 years ago, then the next target is surely Master Zifa. Shifa. You're right. How could I have been so dense? Don't shout like that all of a sudden. You want to scare me half to death? But that temple is the holiest place in Nine Heavens Taoism. It's protected by Master Shifa himself. Even that miserable fool Dehuai should know better than to mess with that place. Master Shifa? Yeah, he was my teacher, a mangy old goat. He's the protector of the underground temple of Wuhan. And here's the rub. The white tiger is ensconced there. One of the gods of the four directions. Ensconced is totally a word you don't hear every day. At first, the white tiger picture was kept elsewhere, but to keep it from falling into Dehuai's hands, Colonel Hyuga placed it in the care of Master Shifa. Which means Dehuai's plotted out this scheme far more carefully than before. And if that's what he called in Wuguai for, then it's all beginning to make sense. Alright, I'm ready to put my life on the line for this. How about you, Yuri? Do you have the guts to walk your father's path? My father's path? It will be a difficult and painful road, and when you arrive, you may find nothing but despair and ruin. Are you up to the challenge, huh? What do you say? Zhu Zhen, how can you ask such a thing of him? Put out, kid. We've got absolutely no time to waste. This has been a race against time from the moment these bastards set their sights on Alice. Alice said that she could find out why her father died if she fought Dehuai, right? Yes, that's right. Pops, no matter what the cost, if I have a chance to see what my father saw, I won't have a single regret. That darn Dehuai really is going to release that Demon's Gate convocation upon us. Then I'll do everything I can to make sure his little convocation is cancelled once and for all. Good for you, kid. And you can count on this broken down old sage here to guide you through the underworld if need be. What's this? Quite a big meeting, eh? You were listening in again, weren't you? No, I wasn't. I just happened to overhear. How incredibly suspicious you are. Now I'm sure I don't like you. Now, don't get so angry. Got some news that I just couldn't wait to tell you all. I hear Dehuai has sent his men to Wuhan, and that's not all. The Japanese military troops that were stationed in Shanghai have been secretly sent to Wuhan too. What? Hey, how is it that you know about Dehuai, let alone movements of the Japanese army? We in the smuggling business can get our hands on lots of underground information. Something smells here. But if you're trying to help us, I suppose I ought to thank you. Well, and here I went to all the trouble of gathering information I thought you could use. Yuri, Zhuzhen, what shall we do? There isn't much time left. Pops, I'm sure it's Wu Guai that is headed for Wuhan. Don't you think that, even for a great adept like yourself, he'll be an awfully tough opponent? Well, I suppose you're right. Zhuzhen, we'll go with you to Wuhan. No, Zhen, you and Kihua stay here and gather as much information as you can. We need this place to be the base of our activities again. Zhen, wait here and rest assured, we won't let them touch the White Tiger. Yuri, okay, I understand. Kihua, let's go back to the shop. Ah yes, before you leave Shanghai, stop by our place. Be careful, Uncle Zhuzhen. Come back safe. Now then, we better get ready. Formation. Okay. 4. Okay. Interesting. I don't see anything to change party members. Leads me to believe that I just have to use who I'm given. Also, how'd you know that, Dante? About that cello instrument? What you hiding from me? You must prepare yourselves well before you leave the gates of Shanghai. We'll accompany you to Wuhan. Don't worry, we'll do our best to assist you. How is Margaret the only one who has any suspicions right now? Mark that. Said come by the shop before you leave. Japanese army is everywhere. Darn it, I'll drink it. As if you ever need a reason to drink up. I'd heard this was a great show, but the girl's performance was quite plain. Very disappointing. Reform Party. Aha! That's kind of annoying that you can't do it whenever you want. I like Zhu Zhen, but he just doesn't do any damage. I really wish I could have 4 party members, but alas, it is not meant to be. Mr. Zhen's doing pit fights behind this curtain. I think we'll want some acupuncture. Oh, this can cause confusion. I have so much money. Let's do it. Alrighty, everything's done. I hope it was good for you too. Oh, Yuri, look, Father is feeling so much better now. And it's all thanks to you and your friends. He says he wants to use his powers again, and he just won't listen. Watch out when you talk to him. Since then, I'd been thinking, what could I do that would be within my abilities? And then I decided to use summoning powers. Now the pit fights are back. I'm not as strong as I was before, but I'm sure I could train you people. Let me explain the pit fights. In a pit fight, you bet money on a fight with a monster. You fight the monsters that I summon. I'll reward you according to your number of wins. Do you want to participate in the pit fight? Sure. Who's going to fight? Definitely Yuri. Oh, we're not at max HP. It's a little annoying. Get some water. That was the wrong target. I think we'll kill one and then heal. I believe the Mandragon is the one that had the heal. Oh, I did not deserve that. Perfect. Alright. Please be a lot of HP, even though it said it was a small amount. Alright, there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. This is actually going to be a lot of damage. Alright, there's only 3 more. Wow, amazing. I guess at this level, it hardly even makes for training for you. The challenge trial number 2. Sure. Might as well abuse our fusion techniques. What a sucker. Okay, well, I was thinking about stopping at this fight, but maybe I won't do that. Bring it. Okay, this is a new enemy. Alrighty then. I guess sometimes you just get bodied. You know, taking 133 damage. No problem. No problem at all. Do a rest. I've never rested at an inn, to my knowledge. 100 monies is a little expensive. Alrighty. I haven't seen any, like, shops or anything like that here that would allow me to purchase things. I didn't realize I could go over here. Everything is so expensive these days. Speaking of which, have you heard about some kind of discount card with a star on it? Really, it's such a terrible world. I heard. I wonder who has it. My Shanghai's still under siege by the Japanese military. Good way of saying that. This part of town sure has gotten quiet. There used to be all kinds of stalls that would set up here. Recently, I've been seeing Japanese forces everywhere. It wasn't like this before. I hope nothing bad happens. The Shanghai Omatsuda store is now closed. Thank you for your patronage. I'm busy. Hey, you a tourist? This is my house. And it also happens to be Shanghai's best shop. Wanna buy something? Hey, what you got? What you got? Western belt. many of these do we have? 23. I think we're good on those. Talisman of Mercy, 50%. Let's see. I should buy some of these things. That one was a little faster, or it felt like a little faster. Gotta pinch those pennies. Okay, this Western Belt, I think we'll buy one. Almost didn't discount that. And we'll buy one of these as well. And equipment. Let's give you the studded cap and you the Western Belt. Weird bottle. After unconscious, 3 hit, 2 times strength attack. It's definitely weird. Okay, interesting. Darn my bad luck. I never find anything valuable. It's locked. I'm busy. Who in their right mind would sail out to sea in a rundown boat like this? You're telling me. Wheel of Life. What is it? This boat won't sail, buddy. The engine's broken. Yeah, I don't see. Alright, so we found a shop. That was helpful. We're gonna go save again, and then we're gonna move on. Hey, what are you doing in the bottom left corner all of a sudden? That's not where I left you. Well, you know, I didn't want to block all the information over there. You know, it's a little bit of a helpful information. And it's not like anything goes on over on this side anyway. React badly on change. Sorry, unfollowed. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to follow to enjoy the stream. It's old, but it certainly is a large and grand temple. This is the 9 courts of Zhiyuan, the sanctuary of Wuhan and the apex of Nine Heavens Taoist magic. Wu Guai and his cronies aren't here yet. Aren't here yet? I don't see the Japanese army around anywhere either. Don't things seem a little too quiet? Alright. Nobody's gonna question that or anything? Definitely not what I wanted to do. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I got anything to complain about, other than the things that I've been complaining about recently. So there's that. What's the best thing that happened to you today, Nakuri? This place gives me the creeps. Hey, Pops, there ain't nobody here. Are you really sure this is the place? You didn't get mixed up or anything? Give me a break. I haven't gone that senile yet. To proceed from here, let's see. Oh, right. I need to chant the unlocking rites. Oh, and I can't seem to remember them. How did it go? Hey, kid. You guys can go look around a bit while I try to remember the chant. Come on, don't really go senile on us. Ooh, there's something that... Okay. That just means you don't need your points anymore. So hit that boost, Nakuri. Ooh! Can speaking. We're at that 10,000. Save point. Ooh, treasure chest. Talisman of Mercy. It's the 50%. You don't have to play Final Fantasy 13 today. Fair enough. Boy, the air sure is chilly. You folks be careful now. By the way, I brought some items in. Bought some items in Shanghai. Let me know if you need them. They're not free, of course. What kind of item do you need? Show me what you got. Ooh, this wasn't there before. Renders instant death ineffectual. I think that's an item that I would probably want. You know, I probably want some of these as well. I don't think... Well, actually, I will... Oh, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Cool. Ooh, almost missed that one. These are so pricey. Feel like I should get one of these. There's been a lot of instant death, and we're going to be fighting against Wu Guai, who has an instant death. I think we'll buy this. Nice. Ready. The selling aspect of this, not great. I'd like to sell multiple things at once. Alrighty. So let's give Alice the instant death protection. Save again. That'll be either miserable because you have to tickle him to death, or useless if it doesn't work, or amazing if they thought of it. Oh, imagine having that equipped for the scripted instant death earlier. I missed that comment. That would have been interesting, but they also didn't sell it. So I think they knew. They definitely knew. I'm gonna mark here.